Hey everyone, it's Heidi Fang and Adam Hill. We are here at the T-Mobile Arena where the UFC 239 Media Day just took place. Jon Jones, Thiago Santos, and in the co-main, another big fight, we have Amanda Nunes putting her title on the line in the bantamweight division against Holly Holm, who's looking to reclaim that throne as top of the 135 division for the women. So let's start there, Adam, with the co-main event. You wrote an article about Holly Holm. You talked about her trying to get back to that position as the number one female in that division. Can she do it against the baddest woman in the planet?
Yeah, it feels like she's in that spot again. Was going up against Ronda Rousey, who was undefeated on this long winning streak. Of course, nobody ever seen her even challenged, and she went into that fight as a massive underdog, and she shocked the world. And now all of a sudden, Holly Holm hasn't been able to follow that up. Now she has that chance again. Amanda Nunes is looked at as the best fighter in the world. She's got both the 135 and the 145-pound title. She hasn't lost in years. She's been just destroying everybody in her path. So it kind of feels like that same spot. And I know Holly Holm has been looking for that vindication victory. She won't outright say it, but she knows that she needs another win like this to back up that win against Ronda Rousey, that she's not just a one-hit wonder, and she has her opportunity because Amanda Nunes is very aggressive. Holly Holm is very good when you come at her, and she doesn't sit back and think too much about it. So I think it's a very good stylistic matchup for Holly Holm. You still have to endure that onslaught from Amanda Nunes, and we'll see if Holly can do that.
All right, so your pick for this one. I'm going to go with the incumbent champ. I'll just start with my pick. I think that she gets it done just based on not just the streak that she's been on, how on top of her game she is, but I think that in all facets of this sport that she has the edge right now on Holly. Who are you taking?
Yeah, Amanda Nunes is on a roll, and I was leaning in that direction, but I really believe in the style of Holly Holm in this fight. I think just in this fight, it really, really holds up well for what Amanda Nunes wants to do, and Holly's approach is going to be good for it. I think Holly Holm gets a decision victory.
So we are on opposite ends on that one. Let's go to the main event. Jon Jones putting his title on the line against Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos, you look at his recent streak, he's done very well for himself. He's put away a lot of these guys on that streak. Jon Jones, obviously, bigger reach, big size advantage. Just one of these people that mesmerizes opponents that have stood against him. Who do you have here, and how do you break down this fight?
Jon Jones is the best fighter of all time. He's the greatest to ever do it. He's the best lightweight champion. He's the best in any division. Even when he loses, he's still going to be better than his opponent. If Thiago Santos wins, and he could on Saturday night, Jon Jones is still better. So at some point, Jon Jones' run is going to end from somebody that is not as good as he is, and it's going to end either from a submission or a big punch that changes the trajectory of a fight. He's not going to be beat by a decision, I don't think, at any point anytime soon. So Thiago Santos has as good a chance as anybody to land that big shot. He's got so much power. It's going to have to happen early in the fight, but he's got the chance to do it. But in the end, Jon Jones is just too good. It's hard to pick against him. As much as I think there's value in betting Thiago Santos, you got to pick Jon Jones.
What is the current line right now as of Thursday here?
It's around Jon Jones minus 650 and Thiago Santos coming back at like plus 400, plus 450. So get more than 4-1 on Thiago Santos to land that punch. And he's a confident guy. He said, hey, I'm smaller. It's obvious Jon Jones is bigger and he's more established and, a veteran fighter that's been through it all. But he's like, littler guys have won in the past. So we'll see if that's able to hold up.
Yeah. I'm also going to go with Jones. I'm keeping it pretty boring by going with the incumbent champ on both picks. Jorge Masvidal against Ben Askren. Lots of interesting little words that they had there in the stare down. Ben asking, why do you hate me? Masvidal saying he doesn't really hate him. Some animosity there. Yeah. What do you make of this matchup, Adam?
Listen, this is the fight I was most looking forward to before today, and I think there's nothing that changed my mind today. We saw, some great stuff from Ben Askren, certainly on stage. We also saw Jorge Masvidal with some really, really good trash talk, really expressing why he has that animosity toward Ben Askren. The stylistic matchup is great. Askren obviously a wrestler, Masvidal a striker. That's a classic, grappler versus striker matchup. I'm very much looking forward to the fight, and listen, watch what they said, and we'll write about Masvidal and what he had to say about Askren tomorrow. This will get you fired up for the fight. This is going to be a good one, and I think the fight I'm looking forward to the most.
All right, who's your pick?
I'm going to go Ben Askren by decision.
Okay, I want in my heart to pick Masvidal, but I got to go with Askren as well. Think the wrestling gets it done. But that'll do it for us here from the T-Mobile Arena. Keep up with ReviewJournal.com for all of the coverage that we have during Fight Week. And we will be out here live when everything goes down. July 6th, Saturday, T-Mobile Arena. Jon Jones versus Thiago Santos. For Adam Hill, I'm Heidi Fang. Thank you for watching.